everybody. But the night is bright and cheery. Well, Pansy, how's that old hoof this morning? Better? That's good. You'll be out in the pasture tomorrow. Let's get a drink of water. Da-da-dum. Dee-dee, make way for the king's horses. Get out there, you old. One, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Well, hello, Sheppy.
Come on, boy.
Oh, Miss Kate. Miss Kate,
Yeah?
what do you want for breakfast? Sausage and buckwheat cakes?
What do you think, Eddie?
I think sausage and buckwheat cakes would be kind of nice. On account of that's what I went and fixed.
Okay.
Get in there, dang you, before I make fancy bacon out of you. Come on, get in there. Come on, get in there, you little rat. Here, come back here, you little galloping horse. Come back here, dang you. I've got things to do. Next place I work, there ain't going to be no pigs.
Leaving us, Jed?
Yep.
When?
Oh, just as soon as I get finished with all my little odd jobs.
How long will that take you?
Oh, about 5 years.
You old devil, you've been here 30 years already.
32 come next planting. I got here long before you did, Kate.
Oh, yeah? Then isn't it time for that fence to be fixed?
Oh, that? Oh, I aim to do that sometime or other. That's the last big job I got to do.
The old farm's in good repair now.
Yep, you done mighty fine for a girl, Kate.
Well, when there's no one to do it but a girl, she just does it, I guess.
You mean your kind of a girl does, Kate?
Aw, Jed, if I didn't know you so well, I'd think you were flirting with me.
Morning, Kate.
Morning, Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, right. They tell me Lem Bister took the worst of it in your alfalfa deal.
Can a man buy alfalfa and get the best of it, Mr. Thompson?
Not unless he was a horse. Oh, say, speaking along them lines, kind of looks like we're going to take the bad end of the water proposition.
You mean they're really gonna build that dam?
Appears that way. The whole dang power and water company drove in yesterday. Horned in on the sociable last night, too, some of them.
And they'll dam the river at the source. And that'll mean the end of everything for the valley.
Yep, I guess that's what'll mean right enough.
If we sell our water rights. But if we don't, why, my people have given their lives to this soil. Would you sell, Mr. Thompson?
Well, seeing as how I guess you won't, maybe I'll just trot along behind you, Kate.
Not so fast with these places, Jimmy. These farmers resent the company as it is.
There it is, the largest farm in the valley. And it'll probably cost the company plenty if Kate Smith will sell.
If? You don't think she will?
Well, it looks as if we're going into opposition there, and that's why you're here. You know, Blake, there's just one way to tackle a woman.
How's that, sir?
Around the waist, of course. There's a little tip for you.
I'll remember that.
Here's Wendell now.
Oh, good morning, Parker.
Hello, Blake. Good morning.
What'd you learn?
As engineer for the company, I learned we've got a natural basin. As the son of a farmer, I learned something else.
What's that?
That this is as pretty a little valley as you'll ever find. And if you want my opinion, I think it's a howling shame that...
That'll do, Lindell. We're not interested in your personal opinions. I guess the best thing you can do is get right over to the Smith place.
I'll be back with a deed in an hour.
The boy.
How much of coffee, Eddie? You can't have any. You drink your milk.
Pass the sausages down there, will you?
Get your elbow out of the way, will you?
Say, look out, will you? I got it. Come on.
Feeling better this morning, Mother?
I refuse to answer. If I say yes, you'll insist I drink all the orange juice. And if I say no, it'll be buttermilk.
And if you say nothing, I'll call a doctor.
Where's Her Royal Highness this morning?
Lily? She hasn't come down yet. She was at the social last night.
With whom?
A girlfriend, I think.
Well, tell her girlfriend not to throw her cigar butts in the flower bed beneath my window.
Bobby, you mustn't put all that stuff on there.
I have to, sis. It goes here in your arms. Nate said so. Davy Crockett had hair on his arms. So does Marty.
Oh, is breakfast ready? Good morning, Mother.
Must be terrible getting up in the middle of the night. Makes you itch all over.
You don't have to talk to be funny, Jed. Kate, why didn't you come to the sociable last night? Everyone was there.
Then I guess they got along all right without me. Anyhow, they needed the room.
You should have come. There were 9 new boys from San Francisco, and were they welcome?
9 from San Francisco? A baseball team.
These weren't ball players, Mother. They're with the new Power and Water Company.
What power and water company?
They're going to dam up the river.
It's mostly talk, Jed. They won't really, Mother.
Dam up the river? I guess not. Not while I'm alive.
Now, please, Mother. Nothing's gonna happen.
He's a stranger. Looks like one of them bug destroyer salesmen.
Oh, it's Mr. Blake.
The man from that water power company, I'll bet you. Come to make you an offer, Kate.
Tell him to keep on going. We've nothing to sell today.
Never mind, Eddie. I'll go. Oh, Mr. Blake. Won't you come in?
I was right. You look as charming this morning as you did last night.
Thanks. I really didn't expect to see you so early.
I came to see Miss Kate.
Oh.
On business, of course.
Oh, I see. I'll call her.
What team do you want me to take?
Use that Thompson team of mules.
Bobby, come here. Don't you go near that duck pond today. You fell in yesterday and Jed had to pull you out.
Kate, Mr. Blake to see you.
Ask him to come out of the kitchen, Lily.
Oh, but Kate, I think the living room...
The kitchen, by all means.
What will you say to him, Catherine?
Well,
Mr. Blake, I want you to meet my mother, Mrs. Smith, and my sister.
Mrs. Smith, I'm glad to know you, Miss Smith. This is rather early for a call, I suppose, but...
Oh, I was just leaving anyway. Did you want to see me?
Yes, I would like to talk with you. You're busy, but may I tag along?
Sure, if you want to.
Quite a big farm you've got here.
Yes, we like it.
Yes, I suppose. But of course, we can't always consider our own comforts, can we?
Farming has one advantage. It always pays a man for his toil. Not much money.
But, Miss Smith, I'm afraid you don't understand. Now, if our company comes in, we... Now, Miss Smith, I wouldn't take that attitude. Of course, it's natural that the company should expect some small return on its investment. But the company has other motives besides that of a personal gain. You see, they're actually concerned with the progress of the nation as a whole.
Oh, I see. A sort of a kind deed club.
Yes, that's it. No, I mean, that is what the company's intentions are.
Perhaps if you tried pushing it the other way.
Oh, yes, that. Oh, I beg your pardon. Now, as I was saying, there are tens of thousands of people whose very existence depends on...
Mr. Blake, perhaps you'd get it if you'd put it right in there.
Oh, yes. There. Now, tens of thousands... Let's see, where was I? Oh, yes. Tens of thousands of people are down in that city waiting for cheaper water. That will give them more...
But, Miss Smith, if you were on our side of the fence, you would realize that we're not trying to tear you away from all you hold near and dear to you.
So you see, Miss Smith, the project is a worthwhile one. Why, it's for the benefit of all, yourself included.
I think we're doing all right without any benefit.
Well, what I meant by that was, the company is coming in with a legitimate and sensible proposition...
Of destroying farms to get water for cities. Mr. Blake, you don't seem to realize that without farms, there'd be no cities.
Oh, but Miss...
What's the matter, Joe?
Oh, darned if I know.
Yeah, let me give you a hand. Of course, I can understand your attachment to the farm, Miss Smith. But are there no other valleys as beautiful as this, with soil as rich and fertile? You see, the power company... Turn her over. So while I appreciate your attachment for the farm, Miss Smith, you must admit that greater attachments have been broken that a majority might benefit. You yourself can think of at least one instance where a farm association has been uninterrupted.
Yes, that calf over there ought to be in the next pasture with her mother.
Wait, I'll catch you.
Sit down, Sit down there. Beat it down. Fine. Hey! I got her!
Easy, Elvira.
Hi, Ann.
Hi, Jed. Trout?
Maybe.
Beats all.
What? Well,
Smart fella.
think so?
Can't lose.
How's that?
Hitch up.
No, sir.
Farm's his'n.
You're wrong, Henry.
Know what?
No, what?
They're licked.
Who's licked?
Us farmers.
How come?
5 sold.
No, when?
Today?
Well.
Looks bad.
Critters.
Yep. Well.
Kate won't.
No.
No.
Eat up, Elvira.
So long, Henry.
Did you put everything in, Eddie? The chicken and the salad?
Yes'm. Put everything in like you told me and some mince pie besides. He likes it.
He does. How do you know who's going to eat it?
Shucks. If I had 3 guesses, I'd say that Blake feller every time.
As I said the other day, Miss Smith, our company is prepared to meet any reasonable figure.
Mr. Blake, don't you ever tire.
Don't you, Miss Smith?
Me? You mean, suppose we call an armistice and rest here for a while?
Thank heaven.
All right, but remember, not a word about the farm or the dam.
All right.
What else can we talk about?
Well, let's talk about something interesting. You.
That sounds like just the correct thing to say.
I won't be discouraged. And I think you're a most interesting girl, and I'd like to know you better.
Yeah, for an obvious reason.
Now, that isn't fair. And I hope you won't let my connection with the power company interfere with our friendship. Can't we be friends?
I think so, Mr. Blake.
Why not hunt? If we're to be friends, can't we begin from there?
All right. Hunt, then. Is that better?
That's swell, Kate.
Okay! Okay! The Fruit Association man is waiting.
Doggone it. Just when we're really getting to know each other.
Isn't that always the way it goes? Well, I'll be seeing you.
Okay.
Hunt! Oh, Hunt!
Say, that looks fit for a king.
And I suppose I'm the lady in waiting.
A fine girl, your sister.
You bet she is. Much nicer than ordinary me.
Extraordinary you. And do you want to know just how nice?
Well, I think I have everything ready. You're to sit there.
And you're to sit here.
Do you really like Kate?
Of course I do. I like her immensely.
Well, you'd better.
And there's no row about that, is there?
No.
There's one for me.
5.
You know, I hate to do this.
Oh, that is mean now.
Is it sweet enough?
That's fine, Eddie.
Thanks, Eddie.
I made it.
It's good.
Excuse me.
Just my luck.
Is it sweet enough?
I have cards.
Yes, it is, Eddie.
I thought so.
Oh, that's no fair, that's it.
Is it sweet enough?
I guess so.
Yes, this card. This card, 7.
Let's see.
No. That's enough. I'm tired. Do you think you can get along without me?
Well, I think it's time I started on my way, too.
But it isn't late.
No, clocks are notorious liars.
Good night, Mom.
Night, Lily.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Night.
Lily.
Good night, Kate. I've had an awfully nice evening. Good night, Miss Smith.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, hon.
Too bad he's with that power company. He seems quite nice, doesn't he?
Yes, he is nice, Mother. Once I tried to capture the rapture of the night. Silly dreams I knew would disappear. But it seemed haunt me. It came from nowhere the night that we met. 'Twas like a melodious plea. Sweet moon song that wasn't meant for me. Why is it always reminding me of a love dream that never could be? Sweet moon song that wasn't meant for me. It came gliding into my heart, riding on a moonbeam from above. Sorrow ended, and the whole world blended in a rhapsody of love. Then I heard him singing to somebody else what I thought was my melody. Sweet moon song that wasn't meant for me.
Oh, steady.
Easy, Alvari.
I don't know what can be done. Power companies. There ought to be a law against them.
Yes, Adam. Easy, Alvari. Whoa.
Howdy, Thompson.
Well, he done it.
Bought the farm?
Pop the question.
Kate?
No, Lily.
What? When are they going to get married?
As soon as they can, I reckon, like everybody does.
You don't say. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
That's fine, Hunt. I didn't give you credit. I swear I didn't.
Credit for what?
Why, for being so smart. You marry into the family, you own a part of the farm, and you get Kate to sell at a rock-bottom figure. Wait till I tell Marshall that one.
I wouldn't bother.
Hmm? Why not?
Because you've got me all wrong. I'm marrying Lily because I love her, and for no other reason.
Why, of course you love her, but you can still take advantage of the situation, can't you?
Not that one.
Oh, now look here, Hunt. This is a grand opportunity.
Sorry, but I can't see it.
Now, wait a minute. What about the company? Don't forget they're still paying your salary.
Not anymore.
What do you mean?
You'll have to get another boy. That's all. How are you, gentlemen?
dear. I'm so excited. Just imagine San Francisco.
I think you'll like it. We'll go places, see things, just like you've always wanted.
Oh, Sis, you're a darling.
You better hurry up if you want to catch that train.
We'll let you know the minute we get settled.
And let me know what big company grabs you, too.
Say, Kate, how about them trunks down in the storeroom?
Well, I guess they'll send for those later, Jed.
Well, shall I get the car out now? Seems a pity he has to leave, don't it? He was getting to be a right smart help around here.
Have you packed everything, darling?
Well, I believe I've put in everything I've got.
You want I should take your satchels down now?
In a minute, Jed.
Seems a shame you have to up and go, ain't it, Mr. Blake?
Why? I thought you'd all be glad to get rid of me.
Oh, no. Especially now when Kate needs all the help she can get.
Well, you know I can't be of any help to Kate. Now, can I?
Oh, yes. Yes, you could leave her a lot of good advice about this water question, for one thing. Of course, you know, it ain't none of my business. But it does seem a pity that Kate should have to carry such a whaling big load all by herself. Know it?
Lily, what do you think?
I guess Jed's right. We can go down to San Francisco later, hon. I don't mind staying here a little while longer. If it's for Kate.
Oh, Jed,
Yes, sir?
you better get the car ready.
Never mind, Jed.
But it's time to go, Lily. Hurry up, Jed.
No, don't, Jed. We're not going.
What did you say, Lily?
We're not going. We've changed our minds.
But Hunt's got to go look for a job.
Hunt's found a job right here.
You can't do that, Lily. All right. Never mind, Jed.
Do we go on the air?
We're due on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this program is coming to you through the courtesy of the General Power and Water Company. Our first offering will be Jack Kearney's orchestra playing Suzanne. Let her go, Jack.
Is this broadcast absolutely necessary, Marshal? It seems to me it's a waste of money.
It's not a waste. It's an investment. Every paper in the country is making copy of this affair, and they're beginning to sympathize with the farmer. We've got to show our side.
How? By playing jazz?
Now, Aldrich is down there, and when he starts to work on them, he'll talk them out of the right teeth.
I'm glad you got here, Eldridge. Is the stage all set? All set. But you don't go on quite yet. I have another trick up my sleeve first. Come along. announce Miss Kate Smith, a local girl. She'll sing.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the big prize. We have in our midst one whose golden voice has charmed this community. And I'm going to take advantage of her good nature and ask her to sing for us. Miss Kate Smith.
They do things in a big way out in these valleys, don't they?
Quite the opposite where you come from, isn't it?
We take pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, in presenting for the first time over the air. Is that right, Miss Smith?
Yes, sir.
For the first time on the air, Miss Kate Smith, who will sing for you, what will you sing, Miss Smith?
Out in the great open spaces.
In the great open spaces, which I may add is very appropriate for the occasion. Do you have open spaces?
Yes, we have open spaces. Open spaces, boys.
Miss Smith.
Endlessly roam, seeking new places each day. Fortune may lie beyond the green hills of home, but I'll never wander away. Awakens in the spring, out in the great open spaces. Fields of golden corn will wave to you each morn, out in the great open spaces. My place is where skies are bluer and grass more green. Cares are fewer and far between. No matter where I'll be, there'll be a part of me out in the great open
That was marvelous, Kate.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, Sis, you were wonderful.
Gosh, Kate, I don't know where you get your voice from. Your mother never could sing, and the best your daddy could ever do was call hogs.
And now, I'd like to present a man who is of the people and for the people all of the time. Ladies and gentlemen, ex-Senator Sinclair Eldridge.
Thank you. Friends, you all know the purpose of the General Power and Water Company in the valley. You know they are here to construct...
Did you see the children?
But do you know why they want to construct that dam? Do you
Jerry,
know anything of
did you see where the children went?
They went out on a scalping expedition, I guess. They don't know what he's talking about.
Undertaking. There are those among you who feel that the power company is some monster waiting to devour them. When the truth is, the General Power and Water Company is but a small group of harmless gentlemen, even as you and I, who feel as we do that the true benefits of life.
I almost got it that time. Hold still, and I'll bust her this time.
Bobby! What are you doing?
Hey, look out! I'm William Tell. Can't you see? I Timmy couldn't shoot this off without hitting me in the eye.
And suppose he did hit you in the eye?
Then he'd owe me a nickel. Susie got it.
Here, go on back, you two. Get back there. Go on.
I want my arrows!
Get the arrows later. Come on, get in there. Wait a minute, Jed. Where's everybody going? Is it all over?
I don't know. They saw you go out, and so they just got up and followed, I guess.
Oh, but they can't do that. They gotta wait till the speech is over. It wouldn't be fair.
You can't stop them now, thank heaven.
That's right, Kate. We might as well go.
Oh, I liked it.
No one can blame you for wanting to hold on to the soil you have fought and conquered. But what about the other fellow? What about the man down there in the city staggering under the weight of heavy taxes? What about the family man who cannot feed his babies and who would have plenty of work if the city were supplied with sufficient power to turn the wheels of industry?
He's got him going. He's got him going.
And you have the opportunity to sell your property at its true value. Now, in these hard times when land is being given away for trading stamps.
They're going now.
What does it all mean? It means a genuine opportunity. It means that you can get full value for your property. Move into the next county and get the same parcel of land for half the money. Folks, the road to riches lies in taking profits. Let's go. How much longer?
10 minutes. Go ahead. Don't stop.
Gentlemen, as I look into this vast assemblage and into each thoughtful face, I move to ask myself, where are these people that they cannot understand?
Raspberries. They make wonderful preserves.
Gee willikers, Kate. I ought to be out tending to the farm instead of messing up in this jam business.
Now, Jed.
Darn it, that's Eddie's job.
Oh, Kate. There's a lot of Nate just brought in. It looks important.
Lily, will you open it?
Gee, that looks good.
It ought to be.
Here, hold this, will you?
All right.
Oh, this wax isn't pouring right on here.
Dear Miss Smith, your broadcast on a Power and Water Company program was heard.
And can we sell you a course in vocal instruction?
Was heard by one of our clients. He was very impressed and would like you to sing on the program his company is putting on over the nationwide broadcasting system. Oh, Kate, this is wonderful. As this program will be broadcast from New York, it will be necessary for you to come east, but you will be amply repaid for the trip. Very truly, Ted Collins, manager, nationwide system.
Oh, this is marvelous.
Well, that'd mean you'd have to leave the farm. That right, Kate?
And that would never do, would it, Jed?
Why, it's a chance of a lifetime. Isn't it, Hunt?
Well, it looks like it. I suppose you'll grab it, Kate.
I don't think so, Hunt. It would mean leaving the farm, as Jed said.
Well, I'd think it over carefully. This opportunity may not come around again. But of course, without you, the farm would suffer, but...
And I'd miss the farm, too. And if we can't get along without each other, there's only one thing to do, isn't there? Hey! It's Joe!
Hey, I've got news.
What is it, Joe?
The power company started proceedings in court.
They've done it. They'll try to get the court to condemn the property of the farmers who've refused to sell.
Is that so? Well, there's nothing around this farm they can condemn.
They'll claim it's for the good of the community as a whole. And they'll probably win.
If they do, it won't be without an argument. Joe, go down and tell Lembis to the Brown boys and Mr. Thompson to meet me in Mr. Reed's office in an hour.
What are you going to do?
There's only one thing to do.
Fight, God bless them.
That's it, Jed.
Yes, I know that's very true. I appreciate it. But, Kate, if we take this case to court, it will cost a lot of money.
I know that, Mr. Reed, but we've got to.
And if you lose, then what? You got to think of that side of it, too, Kate.
How much money you think it'll take, Jonathan?
I don't know. It will depend on how long the case is drawn out. I'll probably need every dollar you've got or can rake up.
I can let you have $5,000 this afternoon. All I have.
I've got $4 home in the gunny sack.
Jed, thanks.
You think we got half a chance to lick 'em, Kate?
I don't know, Mr. Horton. Maybe not. But we can't let these people come in and take our homes away from us without a fight.
Well, boys, I think I'll mosey over to the bank and see how much I got exactly.
I think I can borrow on that 10-acre south side of the creek. Come on, Seth.
I got a little put away in a savings account. I'll go and see the wife. The money's in her name.
I knew it. Good boys.
I'm afraid you're taking on a big job, Kate. A man's job.
Perhaps. But it's got to be done. Thanks, Mr. Reed.
It's just like Patrick Henry or someone once said, there ain't no justice.
There ain't no justice with things the way they are.
The other side got all the money. That's why.
Well, what do we do if we lose Kate Smith?
Well, I guess there ain't much chance of that. Well, don't go bet nothing on it. Blake's in the family, and in-laws is thicker than water, or whatever the saying is. It's like Mohammed or someone once said, once a company man, always a company man.
It took all of our money to lose the first case. I reckon the Valley's gonna have a hard winter.
We'll pull through somehow.
I hope so. If I wasn't so danged old and could get around like a younger man. You know, Kate.
There, Mr. Thompson. I know you wouldn't have come to me, but I dragged you into this mess, and I'm certainly going to help you out of it.
The bank says they'll have to take the house if we can't meet the note. We put up all we had.
Now, Mrs. Thompson, don't you worry. I haven't got all the money now, but when is it due?
In about 90 days.
And you have to have $300.
300, yes, ma'am.
All right. We'll do the best we can.
I knew you'd help us out, Kate.
Thank you, Kate. Goodbye, Mrs. Smith.
I'm not one to say I told you so.
Oh, I'm no mother.
Friends who do favors for you are like cucumbers. They come back on you. And if you can think of one more place to raise money, you're a genius.
There must be, Mother. There's got to be.
Of course, I wouldn't be the one to mention, but if some money should flutter down from heaven, we could do nicely with it ourselves.
Have you the rest of the shoes? Yes, I have, Lily.
I reckon you won't be needing these goulashes no more on account of you be riding in a taxi.
No, you can have Matty.
Thank you. I'll send the boys after your trunk.
All right.
Kate, I think you better take this flannel nightie. It might be cold in New York.
Now, sis, I suppose Mother will be telling me not to forget my rubbers in a minute.
I'm not thinking so much about rubbers, Catherine, as I am about your knitting.
Mother, you're a dear old...
Tut, tut.
Fast Express.
That's me.
Jed, be careful of that trunk now. And, hon, strap it on the side of the car instead of the back, will you? Because you know I lost the last trunk we put on the back.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't mean that, what I said about quitting, Kate.
Don't you worry about anything, Kate. Hunt'll take care of us and the farm and everything.
Just think, Catherine, you will soon be singing to 20 million people.
Yes, but I'll only be singing for one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I take great pleasure in introducing our new swell singer, Kate Smith. Will now sing us a love song or something. Well, go ahead and sing. Didn't you hear me pronounce you?
Hello, everybody. This is Kate Smith. 20 million people are listening to my song. I'm only singing to one. 20 million people will know that I belong to no one else under the sun. Every city street and country byway will hear my cheery hello, everybody. But they're not aware it's only my way of letting her know that I need her so. If 20 million people will pass the word along and tell her to please listen in, maybe she'll discover how lonely I've been. And even if she hasn't heard, maybe she will take the word of 20 million people who know I'm just singing for one. 20 million people listening to my song. I'm only singing for one. 20 million people will know that I belong to no one else under the sun. Every city street and country byway will hear my cheery hello. But they're not aware it's only my way of letting her know that I miss her so. If 20 million people will pass the word along and tell her to please listen in, maybe she'll discover how lonely I've been. And even if she hasn't heard, maybe she will take the word of 20 million people who know I'm just singing for one. And now, folks, I'm going to sing this next song for a lot of little colored children who are listening in at an orphanage in New York City. Here you are, kids. Little pickaninny, listen to the tale of a place that I know. It's twice as high as the moon. You get there in a balloon. Haven't you been told of the place where the good little pickaninnies go? I've just been there, so I ought to know. Great big watermelons roll around getting your way. The pickaninny's heaven. Luscious pork chop bushes blooming right outside your doorway. In a pickaninny's heaven. I've heard that they even got a spotty river made of real lemonade. And though the good Lord took your mammy, she'll be waiting for you in a pickaninny's heaven, heaven. Big kids and little kids living all together gingerbread house. They eat the windows and doors. They eat the ceilings and floors. Every kind of pet from a big teddy bear to a little Mickey Mouse. And old Black Joe is their Santa Claus. I've heard that they've even got a spotty river made of real lemonade. And though the good Lord took your mammy, she'll be waiting for you in a pickaninny's heaven. And now, folks, it's time to say thanks for listening, and I'll be with you when the moon comes over the mountain.
You have just been entertained by Kate Smith, radio's brightest star. Ted Collins speaking. This is the Nationwide Broadcasting Company.
Going up?
Good evening, Miss Thompson.
Good evening, Miss Smith.
Any mail for me?
Yes, indeed. 3 stacks.
That's fine.
Long-distance telephone for you, Miss Smith. You can take it in the booth.
All right. Hello? Yes, this is Miss Smith.
Kate, hold tight now. I've got a little bad news for you. The decision has gone against us.
Then we're through?
No, there's still the Superior Court. But frankly, Kate, my advice is drop the case. You know, the farmers aren't sending in any money. You're carrying the whole thing alone. It's too much. It isn't fair to you.
It's just as fair to me as it is to anybody. I owe it to them. They trusted me. I couldn't quit them now. I just couldn't.
I had an idea that's what you'd say. All right, then. Carry on is the word.
Hiya, Jimmy. You seen Miss Smith? Yeah, she's right there. Kate! Kate! Casino.
Casino?
Yeah, you're gonna play it.
Now, Ted, you know I don't play cards.
Now I know you're from the country. The casino is the smartest place in town. They want you to sing there.
Me?
Yeah?
To sing there?
Yeah?
Good. Tell me more about it.
Well, he called me up this morning and said, do you think you can get Kate to play?
Good evening. Good evening, sir. Reservation, sir?
No, I haven't.
Sorry, sir, we haven't a vacant table.
Oh, gosh, I want to hear her sing.
All right, we'll go over to Good evening, Mr. Patterson. Albert. Number 5, Mr. Patterson.
Number 5, yes. We're not going to tables tonight.
Always wanted to hear her.
Are we in time to hear Miss Smith?
Yes. She's in just a few moments.
This girl, Kate Smith, she has a lovely voice.
Yes?
You're on right away, Miss Smith.
All right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we again hear the voice that has stirred the heart of a nation, Miss Kate Smith.
It came from nowhere the night that we met. 'Twas like a melodious plea the whole world blended in a rhapsody of love. Then I heard him singing to somebody else what I thought was my melody. Sweet moon song that wasn't meant for me. And now, good old Dinah. Hit it, that. Oh, Dinah, is there anyone finer in the state of Carolina? If there is, then you know her, Dinah. With your Dixie eyes blazing, how I love to gaze in to the eyes of little Miss Dinah Lee. Hit her, boys.
You're on the air, Miss Smith.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy. When the moon comes over the mountain, every beam brings a dream.
The Nationwide Broadcasting Company takes great pleasure in presenting Kate Smith and her Swanee music. And here she is.
Hello, everybody. This is Kate Smith.
I'm going to dedicate the first song on this evening's program to all the folks back home and my mother. Sweet little lady, to me you'll always be the queen of lullaby land. There's no crown more beautiful than your silvery hair, and your throne is only an old rocking chair. My mommy, you used to rock me and sing those little rhymes that only we understand. I worship and adore you. In dreams I kneel before you, my queen of lullaby land.
Hello, Blane.
Hello, Lando.
Just the man I'm looking for.
You haven't forgotten I'm a company outcast.
I'm thinking seriously of becoming one myself. Getting a little fed up with the whole cheap outfit.
Any particular grievance?
Yes, a growing sympathy for the farmer, and it's a pretty mean crowd that will deliberately take a man's home away from him just to save a few dollars. I'm sick of it.
What do you mean, save a few dollars?
Why, you knew the dam could be built in the lower valley, didn't you?
What?
Sure. Only Marshall doesn't want to spend a few extra dollars. Come on, jump in, I'll show you.
Maybe you ain't noticed Blake and that company engineer together a lot lately. Is that so?
I always knew that Blake feller couldn't be trusted.
And what did I tell you? It's just like good old Daniel Webster put it. Once a company man, always a company man. That's right. This time, Thompson.
Kate's back.
Well, we better wait for her then. She can't do nothing anyway, and we ain't got no time to wait. He's liable to slip out on us just like he came in.
Oh,
Marshall is here.
I don't like the look of that.
Oh, they wouldn't dare do anything.
Want to stay inside, Mr. Marshall?
Easy, Alvaro.
What was that for? Get Marshall out here. What do you want with him? Never mind, get him out here. We'll come in and get him. Get him out. Hey, put your hands up, boss, here. Whatever you want to say, you can say to me.
And say, Kate, you know that bottle of stuff you sent me from New York for my sciatica? Well, that done me good. I didn't have my glasses on when I got it, and so how was I supposed to know you were to rub it on?
I threw a rock plumb through the window. Who? At the office. Looks like trouble. Horton stirred them up, and now they're after Marshall.
Where's Hunt?
He's down in the valley with Lily, and they ought to be back by now.
Eddie, quick. Send Joe after Hunt. Come on, Jed.
Where's Joe? Joe? Joe?
You're under arrest.
Why, what for?
For starting this riot.
Why,
Kate.
All right, Kate, go ahead.
You can't do this. Violence won't do any good. The courts have decided against us, and we've got to abide by their decision. You can't take the law in your own hands. We've lost, and let's be good losers and take it on the chin.
She's on the company's side.
Those are the people you fought for. They're your friends. You stuck to them right down the line, and what did it get? Nothing. That's all it'll ever get. And those are the people you wanted to help. Listen to them howl. You hear a cry of gratitude there? No, they're ready to turn on you right now.
Listen, Kate, I just found out they don't have to build that dam in the upper valley. They can build it in the lower valley and save every one of the farms.
Well, now that's the company's affair.
We'll make it our affair.
Did you know about this, Mr. Marshall?
Suppose I did. It will cost $100,000 more for pipeline.
It'll cost you $200,000 to argue this out with me in Superior Court. But I've got a better idea.
Oh, yeah?
My new radio contract will make it possible for me to pay for half the additional expense.
You mean you'll pay half the extra cost?
Yes, sir.
Well, I admire your courage. I think we can do business.
Whoopee! Quick one, boys! Quick one! Listening to my song, but I'm only singing for one. 20 million people will know that I belong to no one else under the sun. Every city street and country byway will hear my cheery hello, everybody. But they're not aware it's only my way, letting her know that I miss her so. If 20 million people will pass the word along,